Ever dream of being your own boss here in Australia? Of course you have. Well, today we're diving into the #1 way people get started, becoming a sole trader. So let's get right into it. So you've got that killer idea, right? The passion's there, you're ready to go. But then that first huge question hits you. How do you actually start? What's the right legal setup? For literally thousands of Aussies, the answer is becoming a sole trader. It's famous for being the simplest way to get a business off the ground. And look, while that's totally true, simple does not mean risk-free. And that's the crucial balance we're going to unpack today. Okay, so let's start with the absolute foundation. What in the world is a sole trader, really? Here's the most important thing you need to get. As a sole trader, you are the business. There's no legal separation, no wall between you and your work. All the profits are yours, which is awesome, but it also means you're personally on the hook for all the debts and all the risks. So who does this? Well, pretty much everyone you can think of. We're talking freelance writers, plumbers, business consultants, wedding photographers. A huge chunk of Australia's small business world is built on the backs of sole traders. All right, so you're thinking, yep, this sounds like me. How do you actually do it? Well, the good news is it is ridiculously easy to get going. Let's just quickly run through the 3-step launch. Seriously, it's pretty much just these 3 things. First, you hop online and get your free Australian business number, your ABN. That's your unique ID for everything business related. Second, if you want to call your business something cool, like Sydney's Best Sourdough, instead of just your own name, you have to register it. And third, and this is a big one, if you think you're going to make over 75 grand a year, you have to register for GST. And that's kind of it for the setup. Okay, now for the part where we all need to lean in a bit closer, the money. Just because it's simple to set up doesn't mean you can just wing it with the finances. This is where you've really got to be organized. This right here is the biggest difference you need to understand. As a sole trader, your business income is your personal income. It's all the same pot of money. It goes on your normal tax return and you pay tax at your personal rate. A company? Totally different. It's a separate thing and pays a flat company tax rate. As your income grows, this becomes a really, really big deal. And you're not just going to get hit with one giant tax bill at the end of the year, which is a relief, right? The tax office, the ATO, will probably put you on a system called pay-as-you-go installments. It just means you pay your tax bit by bit during the year. You absolutely have to budget for it. Now, here's a big one people always forget. Super. When you have a job, your boss pays it for you. When you're the boss, well, that's your job now. It's not technically illegal to skip paying yourself super, but it is one of the smartest things you can possibly do for future you. And here's the best part, you can usually claim those payments as a tax deduction. It's a total win-win. Okay, we've talked setup, we've talked money. Now we have to have a serious chat about the single biggest risk. This is the trade-off you make for all that simplicity. This is the part of being a sole trader you absolutely cannot ignore. And it all comes down to this phrase, unlimited personal liability. Remember how we said you and the business are one and the same? Well, this is where that can really come back to bite you. If your business racks up debt or someone sues you, that lack of a legal wall means they can come after your personal stuff to pay for it. Let's just let that sink in for a second. This isn't just some business jargon. It's the cold, hard reality of this structure. Your personal assets are on the line. And what are we talking about when we say personal assets? We're talking about the money in your savings account. We are talking about your car. And yeah, in a worst-case scenario, we could even be talking about your family home. The stakes are definitely high. Now, I know that sounds absolutely terrifying, but it's not a reason to panic. It's just a reason to be smart and prepared. You can build a safety net around yourself with the right business insurance. Things like public liability or professional indemnity insurance act as a financial shield to protect you. So after all that, we get to the big question at the crossroads. We've seen the good, the simple, and the pretty risky. Is being a sole trader the right path for your business journey? This table really sums it all up, doesn't it? The sole trader life is pretty much perfect when you're just starting out, maybe testing an idea, or working in a low-risk field. But the moment your income starts to really take off, or your personal risk level climbs, that's your cue to stop and seriously reconsider. That's when you might start looking at other options, like a company, to build that wall between your business and personal life. Look, at the end of the day, being a sole trader is a fantastic launch pad. It's quick, it's easy, and it lets you get your amazing idea out into the world. You've got the map now. You know the easy start, the money duties, and the major risks to watch out for. So the only question left is, are you ready for the journey?